There are two ways to analyze English sentences. The first way is through grammatical functions, which explain words in terms of their relationship with the verb. The second way is through parts of speech, which explain words in terms of their meanings and functions. In this video, we're going to explain grammatical functions. Let's begin. There are 5 kinds of grammatical functions: the subject, verb, object, complement, and modifiers. Let's start with the verb. The verb either refers to action or introduces states. For instance, the word eat is a verb because it expresses an action. The word is also a verb because it introduces states, as in is sick. Next, the subject is either the doer of an action or the person or thing that is in a certain state. For instance, in the sentence I laughed, the word I is the subject because it is the doer of the action laughed. Here's another example. In the sentence I am hungry, the word I is the subject because I am in the state of being hungry. Next, the object refers to the receiver of an action. For instance, in the sentence I ate an apple, the object is the phrase an apple because it is the receiver of the action eat. Next, the complement is the necessary information that you must provide due to the meaning of the verb. For instance, take the sentence I consider Jason wise. Due to the meaning of the verb consider, you have to give additional information on what you think of Jason. In this case, the additional information is the word wise. Lastly, there's the modifier, which offers unnecessary additional information. What I mean by necessary and unnecessary is this. The necessary information is the information required by the nature of the verb. If you take it out, the sentence will be grammatically wrong. For instance, take the sentence I consider Jason wise. If I take out the word wise, the sentence is grammatically wrong because the verb consider requires additional information by nature. On the other hand, unnecessary information is the information that is not required by the nature of the verb. The sentence will still be correct even if I take it out. For instance, in the sentence I laughed loudly, the word loudly is a modifier because even if you take it out, the sentence will still make sense, as in I laughed. You may be thinking, do all English sentences appear in the order of subject, verb, object, complement, and modifier? Nope, they don't. In fact, there are 5 most common sequences of grammatical functions. Depending on the meaning you want to express, you choose one of the sequences and start building your sentence. Some say there are 7 sequences. They're also right, but I think the 5-sequence model is beginner friendly, so I'll stick with this one for this video. Let's take a look at each of the sequences. The first sequence is the subject-verb structure. You use this structure when the verb does not require a receiver and additional information. For instance, take the sentence I laughed or the plane arrived. The verbs do not require a receiver or additional information. The next sequence is the subject-verb complement structure. You use this structure when the verb requires some additional information. For instance, take the sentence Jason became a teacher. Due to its meaning, the word became requires additional information on what Jason became. In this case, you need a complement in the sentence. Moving on, the next sequence is the subject-verb-object structure. You use this structure when the verb requires a receiver. For instance, take the sentence Jason wrote a book. The action wrote needs a receiver and the receiver is the word a book. The next sequence is the subject, verb, indirect object, direct object structure. You use this structure when English speakers think there are 2 receivers involved in the action. For instance, take the sentence I'll give Jason a book. English speakers think that Jason and a book are both the receiver of the action give. The thing given is called the direct object and is located in the back. Who or where the thing is given to is called the indirect object and is located in the front. Lastly, there's the subject-verb-object complement structure. You use this structure when the verb requires a receiver and additional information. For instance, take the sentence I'll name the dog King Kong. Due to the nature of the verb name, you need to explain the thing you name, which is the receiver of the action, and what you name the thing as, which is the additional information. You may be wondering, where does the modifier go then? Well, modifiers can go anywhere in the sentence. There are 2 kinds of modifiers. If the modifier is made up of adverbs, it can go anywhere except in front of nouns and after nouns. For instance, I passionately want him dead is correct, and so are I removed quickly the containers on the truck, I want him quickly dead, or I want him dead quickly. On the other hand, if the modifier is made up of adjectives, then it can only come before and after nouns. For example, a sleeping baby is an angel is correct, and so are a baby sleeping sound is an angel, a baby is a beautiful angel, and a baby is an angel from heaven. Now here's the last part of the lesson. Each grammatical function can only contain certain types of parts of speech in their position. What are parts of speech? Come check out this video. And for additional information on grammatical functions, come check out our blog in the link below. It was nice having you, and goodbye.